Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a makeup look using drugstore products, okay? Drugstore makeup. And I went to Target. I basically did a Target haul and I got a bunch of goodies to give a really cute makeup look. So stay tuned to see how that turns out.
Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why.
Before we get started, I would like to give a huge shout out to Hero Cosmetics for sponsoring this video. Now, just in case you guys don't know what Hero Cosmetics is, I'm here to let you know, okay? They are an acne positive brand creating solutions for pimple emergencies. And you guys already know how many times I have a pimple emergency, which is quite often. Their product is the Mighty Patch, which comes in 4 different types. Original and Invisible Plus, which works best on whiteheads. Micro Point for blemishes, which works best for those early stage pimples lurking right below the skin. And Micro Point for dark spots, which works best for post-blemish hyperpigmentations. I went ahead and used the Original and Micro Point for blemishes and applied it to the pimples I had currently on my skin. They were super easy to apply. Just peel off the plastic and press onto the blemish. As you can see, they are super sheer and light and look almost skin-like. You could wear them throughout the day if you wanted to, and the Invisible Plus are made for just that. It's best to leave the product on for a minimum of 6 hours, so I just left it on overnight. The next morning, when I removed the Mighty Patches, they were on for about 12 hours. Removing the Mighty Patches were super easy. I didn't have any issues. And as you can see here, they got out all that nasty gunk, pus, all that nasty stuff right out of my skin. If you're interested in trying any Hero Cosmetics, they're sold at your local Target. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get started on this makeup look. I'm really excited because I got a bunch of new products. And who doesn't like new products, okay? The foundation that I wanted to use was the Superstay Full Coverage Foundation from Maybelline. And I already purchased this before. I already have it and I love it. It's like my favorite drugstore foundation and I would highly recommend it. I'm using the shade 312 in Golden Door. Yeah. Like Gryffindor. Golden Door. Before I do, I'm going to put my hair back. I'm just going to go in with foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some concealer. And the concealer that I picked up was from L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And this one is in the shade Pecan 380. I'm hoping that it's gonna look good. And for a liquid, for like a contour, a liquid contour, I bought the same brand, so L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer, but I got it in the shade Honey 415. I'm gonna do my concealer so it doesn't dry up too much. Okay, so that's blended out, the concealer and the shade I used for bronzer. So I couldn't really find a setting powder. So I just picked up the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fairlight 10 to use under my eyes as a setting powder. So hopefully it works. I mean, it does feel nice. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I picked up the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. So I'm going to try this. It's in the shade Espresso. I actually should have waxed my eyebrows before this, but whatever. Alright, and then I typically go ahead and put a little bit of powder over the brows to kind of set them in place. So I got the Bronze and Sculpt bronzer palette from e.l.f. And here's what it looks like. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here and just use that as a bronzer. It's bronzing. It's definitely bronzing. Yeah, going with that shade and just go over my nose a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I don't really, like, I contour my nose, but I don't feel like I'm really good at contouring my nose, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Done with that. Okay, and so then I have the Fit Me Set and Smooth powder foundation, pressed powder foundation. I'm gonna go in, it's in the shade 240. I'm just gonna go in with that and just buff all the bronzer and stuff, just kind of blend everything in, make it real smooth. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna come back to the skin and finish with the blush and highlight later. I'm gonna go in now and do the eyes because I want to like get to that because that's like always the fun part. I picked up a eyeshadow primer from Milani and it looks like this. So the palette that I got is from Milani as well. Here it is. It is the Gilded Gold palette. I wanted this palette. They had two other palettes that I was interested in. I wanted this palette because it offered the most amount of products. So there's 15 shades, so I did like that. And I did like the shimmers. They offered a lot of shimmer shades, and I thought they'd be really cute. So I think I'm gonna go for like this tealish green shade and some of the neutrals, and this shade for the Throne, because it has like flecks of, it looks like purple, green, blue, and I think that'd be really cute. So let me swatch that and just see what that's looking like, because I want that to be kind of the star of the show. Alright, so I'm going in with a Real Techniques brush. Picked this up at Target as well. This is a base shadow brush. I'm gonna go in with the shade Extra Basic here. And it's a very neutral shade, and I'm gonna go on with that in the crease area. It's gonna be a transition shade. I'm just fluffing that in there. It's all about being patient and taking your time to get the colors in there blended nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna go in now with this shade here. It's called 100p. So I'm gonna go in with that using the same brush. And I'm going to basically put that in the crease and the outside and just like kind of pat that in there. Okay, and so once you're happy with that application, I'm just gonna go in with a it's another shadow brush, but I'm just gonna go in and basically just blend out that eyeshadow, the 100p. I'm just kind of gonna blend that out and into the transition shade, the Extra Basic. I'm gonna go on with this flat brush and take some concealer, and I'm basically gonna create like a half cut crease. So take some of that product
couple steps from going over the moon. I wanna move with your body, baby.
And it's not perfect. I'm not like being anal about it being perfect because I'm putting the shimmer shade over there and then blending out the edges. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade for the throne here. This is the one that I'm really excited about. So what I'm gonna do is go in and use my finger to apply. Hopefully that works really good. Typically the payoff is better when you use your finger, so I may have to use the brush to get it like super precise. Oh, it's really, really pretty too. So just to get it nice and like precise around the edge, I'm gonna use the brush. This color is really pretty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is basically take that brush that I was using to buff out the edges and just buff out the top corner of the cut crease and the side and just buff that out because you want it to blend really nice. And then once I feel like that looks pretty blended, I'm gonna go in and take the, where's it at? The brush that I used to apply the other two shades, and I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Legacy, and I'm gonna apply that to the corner of my eyes to kind of build out that dimension from this shade to this shade. And take that fluffy brush and just kind of blend out, like I said, the edges again, because like I said, you want everything to look like a really nice transition, like everything just kind of melts into each other. I'm going to go in and use the shade Eden, and that's that kind of bluish greenish shade. I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. And then once you're happy with that application, I'm gonna go in with the same brush that I was using to blend out the other shades, and I'm just gonna kind of like blend that shade out like right underneath it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara, and I've used this before. It's a really good product. I actually really like it. Alright, and the lashes that I have are the Ardell lashes, the Wispies. I love Wispies, Demi Wispies. Love them. So I'm just going to take a pair of these and I'm going to go ahead and apply those off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some highlights, and the highlight that I got was from Milani as well, and it is the Rose Glow number 3 Stellar Lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dip in these two shades here. Alright, so now I'm going to finish it off with the lips. Who knew makeup was so dangerous, y'all? Ow. I busted my lip opening a lip liner. Really, like, wow. Okay, this is a lip liner. It is a suede matte lip liner from NYX. It is in the shade Sandstorm, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with that. Ow. Alright, so my lips are lined. I'm gonna go ahead and use this lipstick from NYX. It is a NYX Lingerie Push-Up Long Lasting Lipstick, and it is in the shade Bedtime Flirt. This sounds familiar. I feel like I have this. Okay, so it's like a lipstick pencil. Kind of has like a minty taste feeling to it. Okay, so lips are good. It's really matte, which is good. So, but I should have put on some like chapstick or whatever, but it's cool, no big deal. I like this color. It's super cute. Probably get some more of these. I like it. All right, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think?
I can hear
I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video using all of Drugstore brands that I got out of Target. So if you're interested in getting any of these, go to your local Target and pick them up. They should be available there. If you're interested in seeing any more videos like this, similar videos, anything like that, you have any comments, suggestions, concerns, anything you want to let me know, go ahead and drop that down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys like my hair and you want to see how I got it, you can go ahead and click in the description box below. The link to that video will be there, and it'll also be up in the cards somewhere around here. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Bye, beauties.
I think it's obvious.